Hey guys, back with Cocktails with Curt. So our next question, this was a fun one, I thought. They follow us. I guess they've been following us for a while. They've reached out to other agents too. I think it's important to interview and kind of get to know who's going to be representing you. But the question is, let me turn to my other side. What separates us from other agents, and why should we choose you guys?
Well, I think I'm handsome. Well, no, just
Who's more handsome? Should we comment? No, that's not. It's not to cause trouble in our marriage, right?
Well, I don't want you to be offended, so no, we won't go there. You're very, very handsome. What separates us? I think the first thing is, it's kind of hard to answer this question without.
We don't want to offend any other.
I don't want to offend anybody, but I would just confidently say that with us, what you see is what you get.
Yeah. I think people see the genuine nature. That's the feedback I've been getting.
Yeah. And the other feedback is, I think that we complement each other well, not only, in real estate, but just in our personal lives. I think that, if you ever had, two parents and one parent was like the really nice one, and they could tell you that, they could tell you the worst, they could deliver the worst news in the sweetest, kindest, gentlest way that didn't make you think that it was such bad news.
That's right. Now, if you want somebody to put them in their place, maybe like, honey, take care of this.
Or you just can't afford that.
Right.
Like, that's me. So typically, I think that at the end of the day, we have our clients' best interests at heart.
I think so too, because I think when we tried to create Great Homes ATL, we saw a need out there. It's Atlanta. It's just like any other city, New York, LA. We were just listening to that Ryan Serhant, the guy from $1 Million Listing, and what did they say, about 80,000 agents in New York. It's got to be close to that, right? Somebody's cousin, uncle, barber is an agent, and all that kind of stuff. But we just saw a need. I think what we represent, obviously there's some obvious things where...
What's obvious?
One of us is Italian, one of us is African American, one of us
For real?
Yeah. Could you believe people didn't know that?
I didn't know. I thought, oh my God, I had no idea.
Right.
That's funny.
We're part of, I guess people like to classify, we're part of that LGBT. So take us as we are. But we do work with those other people. The straight side, right? The other people. So we're a family. Yeah. We, obviously you see our dogs. I think what people relate to us is we saw a need for, what I like to say is we're not in the sales business.
Well, no, we are in the sales business, right?
That's what real estate is, but
it's not just about making the sale. It's not just about making the sale. And I think that, since I will give you credit, since you do most of the talking and most of the, direct outreach, you sell us without
forcing it down
people's throat. At the end of the day, hopefully all you guys that follow us, you see and you appreciate all the hard work that goes into, the tours and meeting the different builders and making all those connections, because that is a huge effort.
It's very time consuming. And, I think one of the misconceptions of, real estate and real estate agents, and there's some really, really good ones out there, and we work with a lot of them. And that's where we're going to, help them try to sell their listings if they have a great listing or a new home community. Because it's this a good real estate agent, and I think that's what we definitely are. It's about relationships, right? It's all about.
I think it's about relationships. It's about making yourself trustworthy. I think first and foremost, because if you have no credibility either with your peers and colleagues or with your leads and clients, how far are you really going to go? And I think with us, like I said, Mark will tell you in the nicest way what you probably shouldn't be doing. And if you want that more direct, tough love about, no, we're not doing that, then you get that with us. But either way, it's all done in love, and it's all done with your best interest. So we've had clients that feel like I'm just too much, and I get that all the time. I know, but I just believe in, we've had enough bad experiences.
He's more like don't waste my time
or yours
or mine. Like, you know, there's people that will call us up. It's a Sunday. I had some people hit us up today, Easter Sunday.
Can I go look at houses?
I want to look at houses today. Okay, that's very broad. What are you pre-approved, right? So he's definitely helped out in that area because I'm more the
sure. Let's go.
Sure. Well, what exactly are you looking for? And he's more like, no, they got to get it together. So that's why I'm always, you know, stressing the process. I'm a little bit more about reemphasis. It's just the approach is different. But all in all, we are great guys. We are a family. We have, like I said, our little dogs that if you haven't followed at the Real Frenchies of Atlanta, and then we have our boxers. Why didn't we create a boxer page? I don't know. I don't think Instagram was really around when we first got them. But anyways, I think it just comes off, and because it's who we are. We're sharing when we went to Andretti last week with friends and networking event. We share that when we go out to dinner, or if it's Curt's birthday, or we're updating our rings.
You have issues, but
no, but we share, like, this is our life.
I mean, again, it goes back to what you see is what you get.
Right.
And like I said, we're not for everybody,
right,
and that is okay.
Right.
We definitely promote, you know, real estate. So
right,
whether you're going to do, you know, your next real estate transaction with us,
right,
you're going to do it with somebody else, it is all good. What we want is for you to be successful in that real estate transaction. We hope that it's with us. We hope that you allow us to guide you through the process. But we understand that that is not always the case. Right. But we just generally want people to experience home ownership, not be stressed out about it, actually be able to enjoy the investment. And
I think one of the biggest selling points, not selling points, but one of the things that separates us, I'd say, from a lot of people, there's a lot of agents out there that will try to get the deal no matter what. And you could tell from some of the other videos about when we talk about what are the upfront costs? What are the costs after the fact?
I mean, we're
homeowners ourselves, so we wouldn't want to lose our house. Why would we want clients that we're going to have a relationship? Yeah. Our tagline, I guess you could say, is welcome to the family, because what we're trying to build here is a family. It's not like, oh, we sold you a house, good luck. You know, we're constantly networking, finding vendors, contractors. But speak a little bit, you know,
I mean, I think that also too, you know, before going into that, we have people that, you know, start off as just, they're interested or they're just leads. They're not even clients at that point. And,
right,
you know, we do share and provide a wealth of knowledge and information. And I think that, you know, one of the things I know from being before being an agent and being on the buyer side versus now is that I felt like when we were going through the home buying process, agents only wanted to entertain you when they knew that there was a potential deal on the table. Right. If they knew that you were pre-approved, ready to go, they would give you some of their time.
They would almost harass you.
They would almost beg you to, like, they would be annoying. But the flip side of that was, if you just wanted to inquire, if you just wanted to learn about what you should be doing, figure out what you're not doing, I don't remember there being any agent that invested their time the way we did.
I can't remember some of their names because it was like...
It was kind of like, are you ready to go? No, okay, well, yeah, give me a call in 6 months. And that was kind of like how it felt. And I think that...
How many success stories have we had about just people that made that call a year earlier?
And that's what I was gonna say. We've had people that have reached out to us a year ago and they were not ready to buy a home. And we kind of put them on a path. We gave them information, we gave them advice, and we gave them the tools that they needed to be successful, besides actually paying their bills and all that stuff. But for the most part, some of them actually, those leads a year later came back. And they're clients, and now they're homeowners and then some don't. Some of them don't have the discipline, and that's okay. But I feel like for us, since the question was, why are we different? I feel like we put the time into it. We treat everybody the same. Because ultimately we want you to become part of the Great Homes ATL family.
That's what it's all about. So we're running out of time here, so we got to cut it off. But number one, because we're the best, we're probably, I would say, a good looking couple.
That Hennessy is making him feel himself right now. Liquid courage.
Another one. Great Homes ATL. What else is there to know, right? Ain't nobody that can compete with us.
No more Hennessy for you. Put that down.
All right, guys. On to the next question. Make it a great day.